Okay, hello Emma. Okay, we start. You got any questions for me? Yes.
Can I send it to you?
Okay, yes. Yes, you send it to me. Okay. All right, let me see. Okay. So, first of all, this is the question, right? Do you know what's the meaning of elimination method or not? Do you know? You know, huh? So, okay. Remember the purpose of, just let me see what you're doing. Okay. So correct. So do 1 minus 3 and you will get. Can you try? Because when you do 1 minus 3, the minus 3y disappears. Or instead of minus 3, you can take 3 minus 1. You can do 3 minus 1. So you got 9x minus 5x, you see, instead of 5 minus 9. Why don't you try?
What do you mean?
Oh, what do I mean? Okay. Now, I'm going to write what you have written. You written 5x. Later, I will enlarge my screen. Hold on. Minus 3y equals to 1. And this is equation 1, you see. Right? And then your 3x, you go in times. Okay, this one is equation 2. 3x minus y equals to 5. This is equation 2. And from equation 2, you make it equation 3. You times it out, you get 9x minus 3y equals to 15. This is equation 3. Okay, so you wrote down here, you can see 1 minus 3. Can you see? You wrote 1 minus 3. So now, yeah, you can 1 minus 3, no problem, but I would prefer 3 minus 1. So this is equation 3. This is equation 1. So you can do it in 2 ways. Okay, I'm going to show you you can, if you want to do it immediately like that, you can also. So down here, can you see this one? You can just minus the top, minus bottom. Of course, your teacher would not teach you like that, right? You never seen your teacher, but I'm just showing you in terms of working. 15 minus 1 is 14. 3y minus 3y because 0. All right. Because why? Because minus minus becomes plus. This one will become plus 3y. Minus 3y minus 3y equals to plus. So it disappears. So 9x minus 5x equals to 4x. 4x equals to 14. You can solve. In school, your teacher will give you like this. Right? You write 3 minus 1. So you bracket up this one like that. 9x minus 3y bracket minus 5x minus 3y equals to 15 minus 1. Then you remove the bracket. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Which part you don't know? Which part you confused? From your eyebrows, I can see whether you know or you don't know. Which part you confused?
I remember I had a question in class, but I don't remember what it is.
Okay, so maybe you know one style of simultaneous equation. The other time, the last two lessons, you were very comfortable with one style. So actually, simultaneous equation, there's two styles and there's few other versions, you see. So now your teacher may show you this is elimination method. Are you more or less okay with this?
No.
No. Okay. So now down here, first of all, we have to understand this bit. You know x is an unknown, right? Y is also an unknown. Let's say equals to 15. I do not know. If let's say it's just like that, let's say x plus 5 equals 15, I can find out because there's only one unknown. So down here, there's two unknown. My job is to get rid of one of them by whatever method. So elimination method means you take one of these equation, you minus the other one. That's what elimination method is. Eliminate means you minus off lah. So how to minus? First of all, you times this to make it the same, 3y. Correct, good. Now, you minus at top minus bottom, 15 minus 1, 14. 3y minus 3y minus 3y minus 3y minus minus 3y. So minus 3y plus 3y, also it becomes 0. Can see that. So this one will disappear. And then down here, 9x minus 5x equals 4x. Now you have only one unknown you can find. So you're confused by elimination method?
Wait,
Yes?
I have another question.
Yes, what's the other question?
My teacher did another method, but like, I don't understand why he... Wait, I just sent you a picture first.
Okay, send me the picture, okay? Whatever it is, Emma, you must not feel stressed by it. Just take it easy, Emma. You send me already, yeah? Let me check. I'll send me another picture. Okay. Done. Okay, this is what was done by your teacher.
Yeah, but the first line, right? Why did he times 2?
Why he times 2? Okay, let me see. He get 24. Then the second one he times by 2. No, actually he times. Okay, why he times 2 down here? He's the second equation, right? He times 2 make this 24. Why 24? Because down here is also 24. When you take this equation down here minus this equation, he can get answer. You see, you are eliminating one of the, he's eliminating the x. So I'm going to write this here. This is, imagine now it's 24x. Okay. 24x minus 20y equals to 14. You see now, immediately when you take equation 1 minus this equation 3, yeah, 24x disappears. Do you realize that? That's called elimination method. Why does he want to do that? He wants only to have y. As I showed you just a while earlier, you have two unknown. That means x and y you cannot find. You have to get rid of one of them. And that's what we have been doing all this time, you know. When you have been using the substitution method and all that. What you're doing is you are just doing the whole equation in either x or y. So down here, when he minus, he get rid of x. You see, there's no more x. So you can find what is y. Y is this. Okay, great. And then you substitute the value to find x. So basically, what we are doing here is we are getting rid of one of the letters here. So we can find. So how? What do you need to do? You want me to go through this or how? You want me to this one you know how to do? The question that you showed me earlier. You want to do both methods? Maybe if you know both methods, you can. It's easier.
No.
This one elimination method is more difficult, is it?
No, but your method is easier.
Which method? This one or the last time?
This one.
This one? It's the same thing. Your teacher is doing this. Okay, I'll show you. But your teacher didn't write it like this. Your teacher is writing it like this. Okay, come. I will now show you now based on your second one now here. This one now. Your teacher is actually showing this. You see, now down here, you have equation 1, 24x. Oh, okay. I think I know what's the problem. No? Your teacher did a shortcut out here. Actually, okay. We do your teacher's method lah. We show you step by step because sometimes they jump steps to make it be. Yeah, down here. Okay, this is now. You can see my screen clearly, right?
Yeah.
Can. Okay. So now we have both down here. You can see over here now. They are going to take 1 minus 3. So let us see what happens. Down here, you minus, you get 0 lah. Okay, don't need to do anything. This one now, when you minus, you get minus 8y minus 20y. Equals to, now again, top minus bottom, minus 4 minus 14. You get minus 18, which is what we are getting here. See, you look at the screen on here, minus 18. Can you see? So down here, you get minus becomes plus 20y. 20y minus 8y equals to 12y. So you are doing the same thing over here. Your teacher probably did not show you this part of the working. Okay, your teacher did not show you this part of the working. The teacher assumes, sometimes in textbook they do this also, they assume that you're going to work this out. Then they go straight into this part here. But it's the same thing. And this will happen repeatedly throughout the years. They assume you know this part already, what they're going to minus. And then after minus, the answer is like this. Can you see the connection with your teachers working? It's the same thing?
Yeah.
So it's just this part they did not. So perhaps they should have included it because some students will get lost, wondering, how come suddenly you say 1 minus 3 and then now I get like that? So that is the problem. So what they want you to do is to work it out actually.
Okay, I have another question.
Okay, please. Yeah, this is supposed to be the purpose of tuition. It's supposed to be like this. Yes. Show me.
You know this one's supposed to be like with LCM, right?
LCM, okay, yes. You don't understand why it's in LCM.
No, not that. Like one of the parts you're supposed to change the like minus to plus or whatever. I don't know when you're supposed to change it.
When you're supposed to change it. Okay. So now you want substitution method or you want elimination method? You understand the difference between the two, right? Or don't? Be honest.
No, I know the difference, but I want to know to do by elimination method.
Okay, so now down here. Okay. Now we try this one. Example, Hold on. Let me just think what. Sorry, So now let's say we do elimination method. Can you see that actually you don't need to do anything? There no need to do anything to the equation because there's y here. But if you minus, you're going to have a problem because this is not the same as this. You must make it the same. But in this case, you have y and minus y. So sometimes your teacher say, in this case, take equation 1 plus equation 2, not minus. Why? Okay, you plus, let's say we plus together, 9 plus 3, 12. Y plus negative y equals to 0. You see, if I minus, let's say I take first one minus second one, minus y minus plus y. It becomes what? Minus y minus y. It becomes minus 2y. The y doesn't disappear and the x doesn't disappear. So if you are confused now about minus plus, if this is opposite sign, you plus. Then it will disappear. But you asked me about LCM. Okay, so let us do this one. You understand what I'm saying, huh? Okay, so now let's say LCM lah. I will give you a question now here lah. Let's see, let's say 12x plus 5y, something like this, is it? Equals to, is it something like that? Okay, then you got 11x plus, let's say 6y. Okay, let's say, hold on, just give me a moment. Let's say now this one is 9, 28. Let's see. So now you want to find out about the number to. So now if you're doing elimination method, you want one of them to be the same lah, right? So you, in this case, yeah, you can find LCM of either x or y. So how to do LCM? You know what to do, right? Is actually in this case you just take 11 times 12. You know about it.
I know the LCM part, but my teacher changed the plus to minus in like the second part. I don't understand that one.
This one change to minus. Is it?
Sure.
You show me. Okay. Check. Is this the one? Correct, eh? Okay, 3 minus 2. Okay. 3. Which one? Which one? Change the plus to minus, which one?
I underlined it.
Oh, okay. 1 times 5. Okay, correct. 3 minus 2. Yeah. So now, your teacher is right. So you have to understand. I'm going to write this down again. I'm going to write this again. So you understand the overall bit. I'll write it again. 3x plus y equals to negative 12. This is 1. Then 4x plus 5y equals to negative 38. And then one of them, 1 times 5. Okay, so you get 15x plus 5y equals to minus 60. And then he says 3 minus 2, which is, this is 2, this is 3. So let us see now. we can do it. We do two versions so that you see it very clearly. Okay, 3 minus 2. So 3 I write down first. Okay, 15x plus 5y. Just different way of looking at it. Okay, I'm writing this. In primary school, we did something like this. I do not know whether you remember. And then I told you in primary school, I said this is actually sec 2 work. I do not know whether you remember that. So down here now, can you see on the left side minus 60? Can you see now down here? You look down here, minus 60 minus 38. Minus 60, I'm going to do exactly minus 60 minus 38. Can you see it's the same thing? Because I'm taking this minus this. This is equation number 3. This is equation number 2. And then 5y minus 5y, no more, 5y. And then you look this one, 15x must minus the 4x. Is exactly the right thing. Why? Because they are taking the third equation, this one, minus the second equation. Are you okay? Can see now. See? Why you have a minus 4x? Because you are supposed to minus the equation number 2. 15x minus 4x. 15x minus 4x, correct?
Because I thought we're supposed to change the sign when it's like two of the numbers are the same or something.
Okay, so if the numbers are the same, to change the sign. No, actually, yeah. You don't need to change the sign. This minus this one minus this. This one minus 0. Then minus 60 minus 38. This one, yes, you must change sign because there's a minus here. So it becomes minus 60 plus 38. How? Okay. What else? What other questions you have? Ask me the questions. It's better that way, Emma. Because you know, for women and men it's different. I do not know whether I told you this. This thing is floating in your mind all the time, and it's causing you unnecessary stress. Am I correct? Confusion and stress. So now, when you don't know, you just ask me straight. Okay, even we don't have tuition, let's see what we can do. I mean, in let's say, Monday you have the issue. We're not having a tuition. Tuesday, Monday night you need something. You just ask me. Maybe if I have time, I will address it straight. Then you get your issues out. For men and boys are able to compartmentalize. I mean, you push aside that problem, and then you can go to sleep even now. For women, it's different. They're a different way of processing. But anyway, what other issues you have?
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Then we go to problem sum scan, because that is the ultimate. What you are learning, all this is all considered mechanical, no? Putting in, but you are very clear about this, right? Okay, good. Okay, so now we go into problem sum. Sum this. The other day we did sum. I think we have done question 1, right? We have done question 1, right? Do you know how to do? Do you do question 1?
What page is that?
This is page number. Hold on. Okay, let me check. Let me check. This is exercise 3D. Hold on.
51.
51, yes. 51, yes. You have done question 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you complete it? Question 1? You know how to do?
I don't think I completed it.
No. Okay, no need to search for that. Oh, you have not completed. Do you do it?
I didn't complete it yet.
Okay, but you, what do you have on? Okay, never mind.
I didn't find X.
You didn't find X. Do you find Y?
No.
Okay, that means you can do that, inshallah. Okay, we don't do number 2 first. Number 3. Okay, let us look. Did we do question number 4? No, right? I don't think so.
No.
Can you, now you're supposed to remember this is simultaneous equation. Whatever you learn now, you're going to apply it. Can you change this into one equation here and this one into another equation here? You tell me now, what is the equation going to be? Let's say X is the bottle of juice, Y is the box of cookies. Tell me what is the equation going to be for question 4, the first one.
4 plus 3.
For what? For what? So, okay, so down here now, you got to start with this, okay? Let X be,
y.
yeah, so you must let X be blah, 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 Y be blah, 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 blah. Then you change it into the equation. So let's say juice is X lah. And then Y is cookies. Can you tell me what the two equations are?
4x plus 3y equals 2960.
2960. Okay, next one. That's equation 1. Equation 2.
4y plus 5x equals 3840.
Okay, so what you have done now, you have converted a word problem into this sort of thing you are supposed to solve, and therefore you can solve it. Okay, you want to solve it? Okay, you try to solve it, Ken? Emma, if you read carefully this one, they are trying to play a trick on you. You don't need to find the whole each one, but you need to find one x plus y. X plus y. What is x plus y? So by right, you don't need to have it. You try to put equation 2 over equation 1. Don't times anything. Then you take equation 2 minus equation 1, you see you get the answer. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, am I supposed to substitute?
No need substitute. Okay, so you write this as equation 1. This one you write as equation.
I just combine the x and y, is it?
You just what? Sorry?
I just combine the x and y.
Yeah, just combine. What do you mean by combine? Yeah. In this case, now what they're asking you, they're asking you, find the total cost of one bottle of juice and one box of cookies. So juice is X. They want to know what is X plus Y equal to. So you don't need to find what is X and what is Y, but you can combine them together. Have you written the equation 2 already? Yes?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? Okay, down here, this is now, you say juice is X, right? So there's now when I ask you, you say this is 4X. You wrote it, yeah? So I'm going to write down here 4X plus 3Y. Okay, because we see sometimes the problem sum is not asking you to find each. So you get 2960. Okay, 2960, yeah. And then the second one is what? What's the equation?
4y plus 5x.
So I put 5x first lah. 5x plus 4y equals to 3840. Do you see the pattern? Can you see the pattern or not? Do you see the pattern? All you need to do using elimination method. Hold on. I need to go back to this one. Hold on. Using elimination method. Oh yeah, I see 3840. Now, if I take equation 2 minus equation 1, can you see what happened? 5x minus 4x, what do you get?
X.
X plus 4y minus 3 what?
Y.
Oh, actually you don't need to do anything, just need to minus. You get the answer. You get it or not?
Yeah.
So be careful what the question is asking. Otherwise, you go through a long process. What is x and find out y, and then you plus together. You understand what I'm saying? Eh? So in this case, if you use substitution method, it's going to be very long. But if you use elimination method, and your answer is how much? You get
68.20.
but you plus or minus?
Nine.
Is 880, right? No, you didn't get 880. 3840 minus 2960. You are supposed to minus what? See, you minus, you get x, you minus, you get y. So minus is one. You get 880. Or is my calculation wrong?
Wait, no. Actually, type.
Okay. So you get what I'm saying, eh? You understand what I'm saying, right? So sometimes you don't need to find out individually unless the question asks says so. Okay, let us go back to this now. So let's try now this granola bars. Okay, you can careful, careful. Okay, she has $30. You get the change. So can you form an equation? Be careful, be careful, okay? Can you form an equation? Equation 1, equation 2. Let x be something, y be something, and you tell me what the equations are.
Do I have to 30 minus 40 cents?
Yes, you have to, because this is the price of the items. So you cannot say how many 6x plus how many y equals to 40 cents. It doesn't make sense. You have to give the exact amount. Otherwise, you're going to have funny numbers coming into the. So Emma, they say respectively, it means you must find out one of each. You cannot just find x, y lah, like just now. Okay. Emma, you okay, Emma?
Yeah, understand.
Okay. Oh, sorry, what did you say? You don't understand?
Understand.
Okay.
X equals $2.96.
X equals $2.96.
96.
Okay, can I have a look at your hold on, let me hold on, you disappeared. Okay, thank you, Emma. Thank you. Let us. Okay, thanks. Hold on. Okay, we are now going to analyze. Let us see. So now the question says, okay, what was your original? Let us clarify first, before we go further. What is your X is what for you? X is granola bars, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna write it on the board. You tell me now what is your equation for the first one? 6x plus 2y equals to
2960.
2960. Very good. Your second one?
4x plus 3y equals 2960.
3y equals to 2960 also. Same price. They say be short, Short means she don't have enough money. So what should it be?
$30.40.
Yes, well done. Okay, that's the only thing that you missed. So you try. I should have checked. It's okay, but you understand what it's all about, right?
Mm.
So you got no space now.
$2.80.
Well done, well done. $2.80 for the granola, and the cereal is your answer?
$6.40.
Yes. But you don't look confident. Be confident, miss. Be confident, okay? All right, now we're going to go back to question 2. Question 2 initially look, question 2, number 2. It looks page 51. We're going to go back there. And now we're going to attempt this one. It looks a little bit difficult, but it's not actually. It's supposed to be, all right, just to tell you a trick in all exams, whether it be at O levels and all. Normally, they will put the easier sums or questions in whatever subject at the beginning. So this second question, when I first saw it at a glance, I say, hey, this looks complex, but actually it's not. And as we go further, it gets tougher and tougher. You know why they do that in the exam, right? Do you know why? Okay, partly because they do not want the student to panic at the very first question. They do not know anything. Oh my goodness. And then that will do a lot of damage to their confidence. So it is more or less standardized all over the world. The first few questions are easy and then it gets more difficult. So down here now, you tell me now, we know we are doing X and Y. So what is X and what is Y? What are you going to say is X and what are you going to say is Y?
Two is X, three is Y.
2 is X, is it? 3 is Y. But you know, X and Y are unknown. Emma, if you say they are known, that means what's the purpose of giving them an X and a Y? We give X and Y because we do not know the amount they are. We do not know the number they are. Try again. Normally you see it repeated. Let us look. Let us see. Juice, juice, cookies. Cookies, we know. One is X, one is Y. Granola bar, cereal, X and Y. Can you see now? Normally it's like that. So what about here? What words do you see double? Yes, okay. So you let one of them be X, one of them be Y. Can you try to form the equation? Don't solve yet. Form the equation. Tell me what's your equation. Then we go into formation.
Two X plus 3Y equals 3 and 9.
Repeat. You have written? Can you show me what you have written? Because this is a fraction. Can I see? Have you written?
Yeah.
You have a look again. This is supposed to be fraction, right? So if you're gonna show me. Okay. All right. Some more. Okay. No. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna just share this one first. What you have done. Down here. Okay. Can you see this? Now remember. Okay. Normally when we make it a practice lah, Emma. Okay, right? From now onwards, you got to start this. You say, let your teacher teach you this. X be, your teacher taught you this, right? Something like that in class. Let X be something, or let X be the numerator. Example, numerator. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to spell it. And let Y be the denominator. Now, is this the way you write a numerator and denominator? No. You are supposed to look at what they say. So now what did they say? Okay, let us go to the question now. Where is the question? Oh my goodness, where's my question? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you understand that the fraction is in this form, like that. Something to here. So at first there's X. Sorry. Let me just use the red. This one. So down here there's x. One more time, huh? This x over here over y. Because they tell you numerator, denominator, you know it has to be like that. It cannot be straight like what you put. It has to be fraction style. Now, but this x and y is not equal to 3 over 5. They say when 2 is added to the numerator, so you must write like that. And 3 to the denominator, then you must add like that. You get it? So this is equation 1. Can you write down what is equation 2? This is equation 1. What is equation 2? Bachelor.
X minus 2 over y minus 3 equals 4 over 7.
X minus 2 over y minus 3 equals to 4 over 7. Please solve it. Please solve it. You know, you try, see whether you can. Actually, this number 2, they put it as a little bit tough, man. A little bit tough, but you see, can you do it? You got to make it a non-fraction lah. That is the clue. You can just shift it like that if you want to know. Bring this whole thing up. Times it down here. Y plus 3 here. And then this one, bring up there. Put it in front. But I'm surprised they gave quite a complex, and this is a school workbook. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, if you're not sure, I'm going to show you this. I'm just going to show you this. Let's see now. Watch. Give me an equivalent fraction for half. Any number? Any equivalent fraction that's equal to half.
2
Over?
2.
2 over 2 is 1.
3.
2 over 3 is not equal to half. 1 times 2, 2 times 2, 4 lah, 2 over 4, because we can reduce it to become half. Okay, hold on, wait. I'm not showing you the trick. Watch, do you agree they are equal? Equal, right? Okay, you're confused. You're confused. Why are you confused? Are you confused? Emma, are you confused, Emma?
How is that equal?
No. Okay, then how is it equal? This is now, when you reduce it, it's actually equal, what? 1 over 2 is. When you reduce it, yeah? So hold on. I'm going to show you something so that you understand why we can do this. Watch, as I bring this over up here, this one becomes 1 times 4. I bring this one over here, it becomes 2 times 2. Are they equal? 1 times 4 and 2 times 2? Yes. So the point is you can do that for your fraction. Let us try another one. To see whether they are the same. Let's say 2 over 3 is the same as 6 over 9. If you don't believe, we can divide this by 3, divide by 3, you get 2 over 3 also. So I'm going to bring this over to that side. It becomes 2 times 9. I bring this on top here. 6 times 3. Are they equal? Yes. So you understand what I'm telling you to do for that when you have that fraction there? You don't get it, you must tell me, Emma. Don't feel frustrated. Just tell me I don't understand what you're saying, you know. Then I will.
I'm confused.
Can you show me? Show me your stuff.
What am I supposed to do from here?
Okay. Hold on. Wait. Okay, thank you. Okay, just hold on. All right, so this is what you showed me, which is x plus 2 over 1 plus 3. Then you bring the 5 over. So 5x plus 2, correct? You get 5x plus 10, correct? Equals to 3y. Oh, okay, so this one now, you can bring the y over that side, bring the number over this side. That's one way. Okay, and the same thing for the bottom lah. And then you decide what you want to do.
Y equals 17. Muted himself.
Well done. Y equals 17, well done. X equals to? Coming soon. So you're getting the hang of it, Emma. In fact, if Sec 2 you can do very well, your Sec 3 and 4 E-Maths is just slightly more advanced than your Sec 1, Sec 2 Maths. So you don't need to worry.
10.
Well done. Congratulations. All right. Now we try the next question. So you're all right with it. Once you can do that, that is the main thing now. Let me see where's my sorry, I think this is where it is. Can you see the question paper? Now you try to figure out how to do. I do not want you to solve. I want you to tell me what is the equation. First of all, what is x, what is y? What is x, what is y? This is the clue. What is x and what is y?
Are the 2 digits x and y?
Well done. So okay. So in this case, you can write let x be the first digit of the number. First digit of the number. Okay. Of the number, and y be the second digit of the number. Okay. Then maybe what you can do is you try this as homework lah. Question 3. Can not? I think more or less you are getting the hang of it. So yeah. I don't know what else to say except whatever questions you don't know, please ask me. Okay, get rid of the. I'm sorry, the other day I couldn't help with the English one because that one needed me to think through. But how are you in school? All okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Okay then. So I'll see you next week. All right. If you need an extra session in between, you tell your mom, then let her contact me, or you can ask me straight.
I also have not tuition. I have my math exam next week, I think.
Next week. Which day do you know?
I'll have to check.
You check. You tell me, then we can see whether we can have one of the sessions one day before that or something, if you want to. Okay. Okay. Be happy, Emma. Smile a lot. Bye bye.